Hello everyone, welcome to another Things and Stuff review. Today the thing we have to review is the Gundam Double Zeta RGM-86R GM III conversion kit from the Bandai B Club. I don't know where I got this accent, and I'm probably gonna lose it halfway through talking. Alright, so why did I buy this when we have a perfectly good GM III right over here in the plastic, fabulous, high-grade Universal Century line? Well, that's a good question. Basically, the primary reason was it was 20 bucks, and maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but I have never found a B Club kit that was under like 60 bucks, so I thought that'd be cool. And I've done a lot of resin kits, mostly props and starships, but I've never done a resin kit mobile suit, so I thought this would be a good place to start out with. So, and granted it's a conversion kit, so it'll be interesting to merge both the mediums. Ironically, I'm working on a resin and plastic meld with the NX refit from Star Trek Enterprise Season 5. But here you can see what the box would have looked like. Now, from what I know, this kit came out in 2002 and is an add-on to the original GM. And it follows more of the original version, the Double Zeta version, rather than the reimagined Unicorn Kitoki Hajime version. So, let's, look out there. Open her up. You can see I actually have started working on it just a little bit, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Got some nice instructions that unfortunately I can't read. Now usually that's not a problem, but they seem to be telling me some specific things with these resin polycaps or the joints, so it could be very interesting to try to figure that all out. And I don't know if these are the real instructions or just photocopied and printed from Hobby Search 1999. There we go. So, at first I was worried. I was like, all these resin parts, little tiny resin parts just roaming around in this bag, aren't they all gonna get smashed? And surprisingly, the only thing that had a problem, let's see where it is, right here. The only thing that had a problem was this guy, and it broke right there, the little shoulder mount or hip mounted missile thingy. And but other than that, they were all good, and that's a really easy fix. So we have all sorts of different parts. Here are the, we got some thrusters in here. I don't want to open this one yet. And all the joints, so that'll be very interesting. I might have to see if anybody else has done a B Club conversion like this and see how exactly that does. I assume it's still supposed to be posable. I imagine it's not as posable as the original kit, and probably kind of, you know, fragile, but we will see. Like I said, I've never done one of these before. Interesting kind of thing. You can see some of the differences, like with the feet. This one's got like two toe things going on. I don't know if you can see that. Whereas this one's got the typical GM Kai. Oh, don't have your foot come off. GM Type C. You know, the newer GM feet. Get on there, you. And of course, this is one I've already built. I'm not going to sacrifice this guy. This guy has the Weapons System 08 fancy beam spray gun. Actually has a little, I guess, dry transfer Earth Federation symbol on there, which is really cool. I didn't even have to put it on; it came like that, so that's kind of nice. But we can kind of see just some comparisons of my head. That fits on there. Actually, not too bad. It looks very different from the new GM head. I don't know if we'll be able to see this too well. Hopefully we will. It's got a much bigger visor area than the new version. So got some pour spout there to clean off, but let's see. Another interesting kind of thing about this kit is it's actually got better side missile pods than these. These are all one piece minus this, and you had to paint that. These actually did a really good job. I'm gonna fall off. of, you know, you just have to paint that one gray and then paint that one the hull color, whichever color you go with, the mint color or the white, which is kind of interesting. So, and they're actually bigger, which is also kind of noteworthy. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how this guy comes together and how different he is from this guy. But I mean, for 20 bucks, I could have bought this guy or this guy, so I mean, it's kind of not too bad there. And this one I can take and make personal and do all that stuff. Now, one interesting thing or question I have is, so this color scheme, I thought this was the AUG color scheme. I haven't seen all of Devil's Zeta, I just started it. But it seems from what I can have seen that the Gem 3s in there are still used by Carba and the AUG. So, granted they would have the green chest, but in Shara's Counterattack, even though they only make a cameo, they also have the green chest. But then in Unicorn, it shows up as regular, and then they also have green chests. So, shouldn't it be red, though, for the regular Earth Federation forces? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. So, since I already have a green-chested gem that I've still put all Londo Bell dinguses on, I'm probably going to do basically this, but do the red version, make it an Earth Federation Titans kind of colors. So, that'll be pretty interesting. Let's see. Oh, here's a good comparison. Let's check out the beam rifles. I'm going to give me a hand there, buddy. A little bit smaller, a little different proportions. This one, scope is kind of more inset, whereas this one's sticking out. And I thought about just, you know, using a beam rifle from whatever, you know, I've got a couple of these lying around, but then I thought, well, then I'm not, you know, using all of the kit to its potential. I'm not sure where these guys go. It doesn't look like they go on the back because there's 4 smaller ones in here. Actually, there's a whole runner of a resin runner of what am I saying? Thrusters back here. So whoop, I'm gonna drop it all over the place. So I'm not really sure where those are. What's the deal with those? If they're just extra ones included or what? Because this guy definitely has small thrusters. There's the backpack. Those don't really fit on there either, so I'm not sure why those are in there. I'm actually thinking of buying the metal parts for this, the little thrusters, because I've never used those before, so might as well go all out. And, oh right, I forget, these don't come off the top. I have to detach them from the back. And get a look at a comparison of the shoulder-mounted missile launchers. These ones are a little bit smaller. Interestingly enough, we do have some detail on the top for where these mount, and it looks like they're removable, or you're supposed to put a peg in there. I don't know if you're supposed to glue it or what, but notice the beam sabers are cast in there, so, and they're square, so you probably have to sacrifice them from this one. I don't think there's any spare ones. Oh, maybe these are. No, those are the front of the missile pods, I guess, or one of the fronts. You can do this one, or there's also a somewhere. Where are they? There should be. Oh, there they are. On this runner. There's also the missile one, just like this one. Hey, you have a closed one, and then you've got this open version. There's a little side antenna. There's a foot joint piece. Nicely little detailed backs of the skirts. That's kind of interesting. Here's an arm, and it looks like you'll take the... I cannot find any of this stuff. There we go. Whoop. Get you out of there, buddy. There we go. You'll glue in, or put in your poly cap first, and then you'll glue this on there. I think it's this one, whichever one. Gloves on there. The cool thing too is they're all marked. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it does in fact say R here for right. So everything has a place, which is kind of nice. There's the arm, shoulder joint right there. There's the little chest area, which is very different than the original gym. Let's see. This one has the lines. This was just bare with two little, I don't know, bolt holes, I guess you want to call them, at that scale. Yep. Alright. Your decapitatedness is unsettling. There you go, Jim. So, yeah, like I said, pretty cool little kit. I'm very excited to start working on it. Whoops, sorry about that. I have to get another gym. Looks like the parts you'll be using from the original gym include the chest module, the groin area, the midriff area. You replace the vents with resin ones. It's kind of a convoluted thing to do the side skirts. That'll be definitely interesting to figure that out. Completely new backpack, side armors. The arms, I think you use the kind of bicep area. And it also gives you hands. I don't know if I showed that. Or a hand. No, it's got two hands. And then the beam rifle hand. And what else? Let's see, we use the thighs and the feet tops area. So, kind of interesting. It was nice. Probably showed this, but just reiterate, there's the parts count. Everything's here, so good, definitely good feedback to that seller. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of flash. It was really nice. There's just a couple areas and just in like corners where it had it, but mainly the pour spouts are the only real issues, and they're not really that bad. You just have to be careful and take your time and take them all down and stuff like that. So yeah, really cool kit, and I'm really glad I bought it because I would definitely want to have some fun with this guy. I love the Federation Grunt mobile suits. I have a secret desire to make a Starfleet gym someday. We'll save that for another time, but like I said, this is going to be a Earth Federation guy. And like I said, we're going to do the red chest paint scheme. Might buy some metal thrusters for the back, and probably buy a water slide decal set for this. So this will probably be the most I've put into one Gundam kit by itself without just, you know, recycling things. So like I said, that's our GM III Double Zeta version. So I'm not sure when I'll get to working on this, as I'm working on 45,000 different other things, but there you go. If you have any questions or want to see any of the other parts close up, you can email me and I can film another video of individual parts or whatever, or you can also check out the Hobby Search 1999 website, and they have some good pictures on their website too. So thanks for watching this months, weeks, whatever, whenever I feel like doing them, things and stuff, the show where we review things and stuff, and we will see you next time for some more things and or stuff.